You can't do this.
My turn?
I've been waiting for you to speak up.
That's a hard one.
Very interesting, sir. You go away. Sacramento sucks. Can you just go back and talk louder? Start zooming in. That's really close. Think of another question. That's a boring question. Next. That's a great question.
These questions suck. Any more questions?
That's a good question. Skip that. No, go to the next question. I don't know. What does God think?
Describe yourself in 10 years. Where are you in 10 years?
Hopefully married, a nurse, living in a big house towards the wilderness more, you know, and like children too, you know. Yeah.
I haven't even thought a week ahead, man. I don't know.
Healthcare, I'm gonna be working as a practitioner, gonna have a family, multiple kids. Kids are gonna be involved not only in church, in sports, martial arts, gymnastics, anything just to get them going. They're gonna be causing trouble on the streets here and there, but that's okay. That's part of growing up, loving Jesus, going across the world, doing big things, giving back to the community, working with community, not only here, not only in the Slavic, but also worldwide.
For me, I can't really look 10 years ahead. Because he's Asian and he has skinny eyes.
Okay.
I don't know, honestly I don't know.
Nurse. Live here in Sacramento. What else am I supposed to
How many
say?
kids do you want?
3.
What is your husband doing for a living? Truck driver or is he construction worker?
Neither.
Neither? What? That's like half the guys in our church canceled out.
I'm gonna be done with school. I don't know, probably not math teacher. That's, I think, more of like an engineer type of person.
I want to be somewhere in the medical career where I could be able to help people both in my career and outside. I want to do missionary work that will like be able to be put into it.
10 years?
10 years from now, yeah.
That's a lot. I'll be old, probably will have a few kids. Alaska, I'll be a hunter for a living.
Hunter-gatherer? He's gonna be the gatherer, you'll be the hunter?
Yeah, something like that. I think that's ideal right there.
Really? Mm-hmm. I think that's why humans have moved on from that, because it's not ideal.
Нести какое-то служение в церкви.
Finishing residency, like trying to pay off my debt.
But Trump is gonna give you the $1 million, remember?
I'll be married.
Doctor, but if God has a different idea, then so be it, but we'll see.
I want to be that kind of person who eats everything she wants but never gets fat. Owning a little bakery or like a coffee shop with a bunch of sweets.
For sure, opening my own business. Hopefully a company that has to do with engineering. Wealthy, hopefully. Or not poor, you know? I want to be living here, I don't want to move. I like it here. Perfect weather, perfect conditions. The Sacramento Kings are fire right now.
Obviously married, few kids. Yeah, and some kind of ministry. Maybe come back to orchestra. Degree, I'll be working as like in the field of computer science.
I want my own bakery or cafe or be an accountant or a businesswoman or a lawyer.
A lawyer?
I want to figure out God's plan for my life.
I definitely see myself married in 10 years. I don't know how it is.
To a girl with curly hair.
Most likely, yeah. Kids?
Yeah,
I prefer no more than like 5, 6 since we're born in such a huge family.
Yeah, probably in like a city. I prefer city more. I don't know why.
Where?
I have this vision for my life. It's actually really cool. I'm gonna sit down like this. So I see myself, obviously be married, have kids.
How many kids?
It's up to God, I would say. Honestly, my perfect number would be 5. I'm sort of an evangelist. When I come to a different country and I preach the gospel, I really enjoy that, you know?
I'll be 35. God's work, I don't know, missionary or around here, churches.
I mean, I would like to be very rich, sitting somewhere in a palace, sipping some good juice with good people, having fun.
I want to have a family. I want to have my career going. I want to be a respiratory therapist.
May God bless you.
I want to be intubating people.
May God bless you, Yeva. Love your big fat.
Yeah, obviously a house. Paid off house.
How many
Gotta
kids?
have a nice whip. Yeah, so Tesla in the driveway, Range Rover for the weekends. 7. 7 to 10.
You realize
7
you
to
need to
10.
get married like right now.
Yeah, well, we're every year.
For 7 to 10?
Every year.
Coincidence or like...
Kids, the car, the house, the husband, the love. The love has to be there.
I'll have a good stable job Managing a business?
I just kind of like, you know, when I sit at home, I'm just kind of like, interesting, you know? So I kind of just like, okay, so I want to have a good job, like a surgical technician.
Okay.
And then I want to have like 8 kids, right? And then I want to have a husband, a
Dang,
house.
in 10 years you
I want to have a dog. I want to be
What kind of
close to
dog?
God. Hold on.
Be a cosmetologist in the beauty industry, doing hair.
Oh, so like the barber?
Living life on the edge. Be having my own business in cosmetology.
What job your husband would have 10 years from now? Like, do you care if he's a construction worker? Truck driver?
No, I don't like truck drivers.
I do want to have a stable career, probably most likely in the medical field, probably as like a psychologist or something. I want to be married, have a kid, a speech and language pathologist.
It's very specific. How did you get to that?
I kind of roll the dice and live in Portland.
What? Oh my gosh, this interview is over.
Sacramento sucks.
Have a family, have a good job, have kids. Right now I'm going for medical, but I have like other interests too. I don't know, like around the house I do painting, I do remodeling. Okay, I would say real estate. Married, have kids. I would want to live in Washington actually. Yeah.
What part of Washington?
Why Washington? Because it snows there in front of your doorsteps. That's so cool.
But then you have to clean up the snow.
It does in California too, but certain spots. But I like
closer to the mountains. Have like about 5 acres of land, 1-story house. 2 stories too much to clean. Like cattle, you know, maybe some horses, maybe start up a farm. That would be awesome. I want to be an entrepreneur. That would be awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Doing what?
What would you sell?
I have no clue. I just know they make money.
Yep, that's a definition.
I actually really want to start remodeling houses. Like just hire some like 17-year-olds, 19-year-olds around there, teenagers, and just make them like flip the whole house.
What is this, slavery?
No, I'll pay them. Oh wait.
Why do they have to be 18 or 19?
Because it's funner that way.
Oh, you want to have some...
Like for example, me at my job, like me and Pasha and Andre, dude, it's so chill. We pretty much don't work, we just have fun the whole day.
You want them to not work?
I'll pay them piecework, so then they will have to work. If I pay them hourly, they're gonna take their time. So you gotta be smart.
Traveled quite a bit. Went to every state. I've been to like 20. I would want to do that though with my wife. The rest of them. Or all of them. Or all of them. Just, if we have kids by then, we'll bring our kids along and we'll just travel, go state by state, just knock out whatever site. Environmental engineer.
Environmental.
The future. I've written quite a bit of songs by then. I recorded a couple CDs by then. Doing even more in the church. I think there's always room for improvement.
Hopefully be married by then. I wouldn't want to be 30 and single, right? Have a house, maybe a couple acres around. That way there's some wiggle space for my kids. That way they can have some fun outside and not just be stuck in an apartment or something. Somehow still involved, like a missionary at least, and helping out with the missionary in Moldova, in Ukraine, wherever else. Be preaching still and not be the back row seater like a lot of other 30-year-olds.
Hope to have a family of my own. Be serving in the ministry at church, probably the same one I'm doing now. Just be better at it, hopefully, and closer to God.
Hopefully good job. Just blessed in general. Wife, kids, just a solid good house.
Married, right? Hopefully 10 years now.
No, we're not gonna marry each other.
No,
girls.
Married and have kids. Not like a lot of kids. Anesthesiologist. Definitely have a family. I like a lot of kids. I don't want like a million kids, but I like kids, so.
Grow up and get married, have a family. Perfect ratio is like 5 to 6. You know, like 2 1 year apart. But have a 2-year break in the beginning, you know, like have fun with your wife, you know, get closer.
I'll have my career done and then
married.
Yeah.
Kids.
Eventually married, eventually with kids, yeah.
How many would you want? Let's say.
How much God gives me.
Where would you want to live?
In a house.
Already married, a couple of kids, obviously.
already have a degree, obviously. Computer science degree, obviously.
I have like 2 takes on this. I have a few kids. The other one would be like just not being married and just probably living with a few roommates.
Peaceful, happy, I don't know.
Be married.
With kids.
I'm gonna be married, 2 kids, have an amazing house, you know, Christian family.
With God all the time.
Okay, married. Having kids. With a degree. Yeah. Having a job. Okay. Having a nice car. And then have a good house.
Really adventurous. Lots of kids. Yeah, I imagine me and my husband and my kids dirt biking into the distance.
Probably married. 4 kids, maybe more. I don't know. Twins. I see twins. I'd want 2 girls first, and then 2 boys.
Why?
Because the girls could help me, and then they can. And then if we get 2 twin boys, they can help Dad out. And then I see us all going to Phil's NBA games.
Wow. Which team is he playing for? Which one is this?
But I don't know, maybe I'll move to like North Carolina or something, or all the moms live some hospital.
Okay.
That's my job.
So something in medical for sure.
Yeah. If that doesn't work out, I'll be Philip's manager.
Agent. Yeah, so you sign him.
He's gonna be really rich.
My house paid off. Hopefully my company and my work is stable enough to where I can hire a CEO to work instead of me, and all I'm going to be doing is collecting dividends on missionary trips. My oldest kid in 10 years is going to be 16 years old, so he's going to be old enough for us to go to fishing together, biking together, kayaking together, spending a lot of time with family, mission trips.
I'll be already an accountant. I'm going to be already done with school, and I'm going to have a house and my own car. And I'll be working.
Do you want to be married?
Maybe I'll be married. Probably.
How many kids would you want?
How many kids would I want?
In 10 years.
In 10 years? Okay. Maybe 2 by 28.
Will we travel?
I don't want to be a homeless person. Stable job. I want to have kids, happily married, hopefully midwife or nursing.
My ideal life is like working part-time as an X-ray technician, part-time stay-at-home mom.
I would love to be a wife at that moment. Maybe a mom.
Have a job. See more growth in my spiritual electrical engineer. Hopefully have a house and kids, probably a couple kids, be married, business management.
Kata, tell me about this question.
Maybe in the medical field.
I like doing missionary, so like an evangelist.
And would your wife be going with you if you're married? Are you married?
No, not currently married.
No, 10 years from now.
Seeking for one.
Hopefully married, because otherwise that's kind of sad, but teacher. I want to be a teacher, high school teacher. Coach. Like either a basketball team, or if I get really good at golf, which I'm trying to do, coach golf.
What about the swim team?
Not the swim team.
Everyone will drown?
Never. Yep.
A nurse, married, 3 kids. I'm a dentist.